Okay, I have to redo this one. This one is Floodgate again, and I screwed it up the last time, so I'm gonna have to just redo the whole thing. It's gonna cost me another day. This one is from last Saturday night, and it has completely typical opening.
Attack the floodgate.
I was thinking I should probably just spend the whole recording probably talking about No Man's Sky, which is one of the things I'm obsessed with these days. The video game No Man's Sky. I've been sitting here watching videos about No Man's Sky for the last week and a half.
I've got the ore.
And I have several important impressions that I need to tell you about. One, all these videos are using the same footage. I mean, there's nothing in these videos. They're all the same footage. I mean, it's great footage. It's actual gameplay. It's not phony baloney cinematics like you get with most video games that are coming out. They're showing you actual gameplay, but it's the same 5 minutes of gameplay. It's the same gameplay over and over and over again. All these people talking about this game, they're just using the same stock footage and putting their own talk over it, you know? It's nice to look at, and I'm really excited and everything, but they need to sell me this game. They need to quit talking about this game and just sell me a copy. I'm getting really ticked off about this. I mean, I know what their problem is, you know? They've got their procedure-based planet generation and all that crap going on, and they're really worried about it because they're like, well, you know, what if people use it for 5 minutes and then realize and then see that it's procedure generated, you know, and spot the similarities, because no procedurally generated simulation can be nuanced and subtle enough to fool anybody into thinking that it's not actually spontaneous and stuff. Well, that may be, I don't know, but I'm willing to try. And you know, if they can't fix it, you know, it's not going to be fixed from another 6 months of tinkering with it, I don't think. They need to just sell it to me and send it to me, and I will play it, and I'll either play it for 50 years, you know, and die and have it buried with me when I die, or I'll play with it for about an hour and then say, yeah, fuck this.
I have the ore.
But, you know, they need to put it out there. I mean, I don't care if it's not finished. They need to. I mean, that doesn't stop every other shitty game from getting released on Steam, you know, as an alpha, which means it ain't finished, and then charging you money for it anyway. I'm gonna pay for the goddamn thing. Just sell it to me, you bastards. It is impressive, you know. There's 4 people there. They've made this game. Most games require an army of people. You know, and here's 4 people, and they've created a fucking galaxy, you know, for you to fly around in. And, you know, I've seen the videos, you know, it's not entirely realistic, you know. You look at these planets that you fly around in, and, you know, they're not the actual size of real planets. They're a little bit smaller than that. And I'm pretty sure there's no actual orbital mechanics or gravity going on or anything like that. You're not going to have to do any differential calculus to figure out how to get from one planet to its moon or any of that shit. It's pretty much just going to be point and turn on the rockets. That's going to be pretty much it, which is fine by me. I'm good with all that. I understand all that. But they need to release the bastard. Well, that's about all I got to say about No Man's Sky. Until they release it. I did see, been reading all these stupid little articles that come out of it with the same information in every article. None of these people knows anything. But it does appear that some people are saying that there's a hint. You know, it's just a rumor. It's just an indication based on something one of the developers said that. That's Macintosh there. Yeah, okay. I love it when I can whip out the rifle there, and just I'm shitty with the rifle, but once in a while I can get a kill with it just at the right moment. Yeah, it's possible. From what one article told me was that it may be released in August. Well, I'm all set. I'm ready. I've got You know, I got $50 set aside just for that. I mean, I'm gonna charge for it, you know, but whatever, you know. When the day it comes out, in fact, I probably ought to look and see if I can pre-order it. Probably bet I can. See, if I planned ahead, I would think of things like that, but no,
Bullseye.
not gonna happen.
Hold still, damn it!
Well,
Defend the floodgate node.
I'm not sure I remember who won this. I'm pretty sure we didn't win it. Probably Blue wins this.
Defend the floodgate node.
Yeah. I do feel like some of the matches aren't quite as fair as they could be, but yeah, you know, people. It's nice that people make an effort to balance these out.
Attack the floodgate
That's well
node.
worthwhile, you know. Although, you know, on the whole, you know, on this kind of a game, you're gonna lose. You're gonna be on a lot of losing matches no matter what happens. So, you know, you pretty much have to get used to that. If it's a huge problem for you losing matches on this game, then you know you're gonna have a hard time with this game because losing is a
Red
big
core
part of it.
is secure.
If you can't enjoy yourself even though your team loses a match, well, that's a conundrum, you know, what can I tell you? Pretty much have to develop a sense of humor about that kind of thing. It's not like it matters that much, but it's, oh my gosh. That's what I like about this node right here. It's got these stinking walls right here. You can survive these nukes if you have to be behind a wall. I mean, I almost never see the nuke coming, but if one comes in, you do stand a decent chance of being behind a barrier and getting some cover. This nuke here grabbed this walker off me. I was going to use it to defend the node, but it looks like that's what he's doing anyway, so I'm not real worried about that.
Possible!
Red core is vulnerable.
Oh yeah, that video game. I'm getting sick of waiting for that damn video game. I get sick of waiting for the Helio three-wheeler car too. That's another thing I'm gonna buy the day it comes out. I really don't think the Helio is gonna ever get made. It'll be nice if it does, because I could actually use a $6,000 car that gets 58 miles a gallon or 60 miles a gallon or whatever it's supposed to get. If that's the mileage it actually gets, and if that's what it actually costs, sure. I'll buy the one the day it comes out, because the car I'm driving is getting a little bit rusted out. And there's really nothing else out there I want to replace it with. But I'm kind of skeptical if the Helio is ever going to see the light of day. Although he does have an engine now. They've designed their engine. They're not in any position to mass produce the motherfucker, but they've made the engine. It's a beautiful 3-cylinder engine, you know, real powerhouse.
The enemy prime node.
Sounds like a worthy successor to the mighty 3-cylinder 1.0 liter Geo Metro engine that Suzuki made. In fact, that's what he used in this prototype, was a 3-cylinder Geo Metro engine. And it would have suited me if he just gone on using 3-cylinder Geo Metro engines. But of course, you know, some people would make the point that in order for that to happen, he's got to have a hell of a lot of 3-cylinder Geo Metro engines, and there isn't necessarily a huge supply of those out there. And I wouldn't count on Suzuki being willing to knock out a few million for him. So maybe he really didn't have any choice. Yep.
I'm in position.
But I'm really eager about that. I can't wait for that to happen. But I don't think it's going to. The Helio thing just doesn't look like it's going to pan out. I'll be thrilled to death if it does, but yeah. There's a lot of people saying that he's just a con artist, but I don't know whether to call him a con artist or not, but one way or the other, I don't think I'm ever going to get to drive an Helio.
So
I'll be thrilled if I do. It'll save me some bucks for sure. That's the kind of car I think this country needs. Not that anyone would buy it. That's the other problem, you know, as you get, yeah, there you go, that was the guy with the orb was Compton Ass Terry, whom I've never seen on this server before. I mean, he obviously knows what he's doing, but it looks like I ended up getting him flung over the cliff. That happens a lot on that run. It's not really a proper fling, but you know, it's easy to get flung the wrong way if you don't let go at exactly the right instant. What am I doing? Texting again instead of playing? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm talking to that guy. I said I flung you the wrong way, didn't I? because I didn't see where he went. We didn't get the nodes. So. I'm actually kind of surprised we got to about 10 minutes on this, and the score is still even. That's kind of well, I don't know if I'd call it encouraging, but we're not losing terribly badly yet. That's a good sign, I suppose. And of course, the other big thing I've been waiting for is reaction engines and their Skylon single stage to orbit space plane, powered by the mighty Saber engine. That one I do have hope for, but it's going to be a long time coming. It's probably going to be at least 5 or 6 years before there's any possibility that they might actually build a prototype of that thing. Well, I'll be thrilled to death to see that thing fly. Although their projection of what the vehicle looks like looks really looks a whole lot like a 1950s spaceship from like When Worlds Collide or something, which is I don't know. It just doesn't look like the Millennium Falcon. You know, what can I tell you? It's not like your standard issue. Not like your standard issue spaceship. It doesn't even look like a NASA ship. It looks like something out of science fiction. It really does.
I have the orb.
But of course, you know, that's just a projection. You know, who knows what the thing would look like by the time they get done. But it's the engine that counts, and that appears to be a real prospect. Although the intercooler that it depends on still seems like magic to me, but you know, the Air Force says it works. So what the hell? And I have found a couple of videos where they explain very carefully how this works. That's Mekhitaj right there, and I really hate to kill him when he's so obviously standing still and texting and stuff like that, but I feel like it's my duty. I can't in good conscience let him live. Has to be done. It's kind of a shame because he is one of the best players out there. It's a really cheap way to kill him, but
I've got the orb.
no way out of it. Now I gotta go back the way I came because I can't go after the enemy prime because the center went down. I'm gonna go back here and try to cover our prime in case a blue orb comes in, which I would assume it probably will. I think I'm shooting at a blue person there, but my eyes could be fooling me. I wasn't sure if I saw someone there or not. I was just shooting. I was just throwing a bunch of stinger projectiles there. Oh, that was probably him right there. Completely missing him, of course. He's out of line though, because I think he just killed himself because he's seen that the center went down for him. Since the center's down, I'm gonna go to flood and make sure that gets knocked out. Down to about 7 minutes, and the score's still completely even. We lost the center again. I can see the nuke up there, but didn't get anywhere near it. There's a walker up there keeping an eye on that. Keeping an eye over there. I'm not gonna get past him. I should probably loiter at our prime. Yeah, there's a blue orb coming in. I gotta get over there and cover it. And hopefully stay alive long enough to keep him from happening. Okay, he's down. And I could go to the flood now and try to guarantee us 20 points, but I'm gonna go after the center, which is probably the wrong thing to do. I might have been better off going. I mean, this guy up here on top with the sniper rifle is almost guaranteed to kill me. And our prime went down. I really should have went after the flood right there. I'm pretty sure. We might get the 20 points anyway. Yeah.
Grab your orb.
Yeah, I think we did.
Attack the
Lucky thing. Well, we probably would have lost our prime even if I had went to our flood, so I guess it's no great loss. But on the whole, I think I probably should have went to flood there. Well, our prime went down, so I'm back in this vehicle, and now I pretty much have to stay in it. Well, I do often get out of this vehicle, as long as I'm leaving it up at the core, but if the prime stays up, I think it's worthwhile to get this vehicle up here and use it to cover this whole central area. And we've stolen the enemy walker. That's a good thing to see. He probably won't last real long over there. Yeah, it looks like he's about to go down. Yeah, he's out. And I failed to take out the blue orb. He'll probably cap. And there goes another blue. Yeah, they'll probably cap that for sure. There's a nemesis right there about to kill me. About to lose this vehicle. Let's see if I can. Now he's out. manage to ditch it soon enough, I'll get out here and finish him out with a couple of arrows. That'll be worthwhile. Alright.
5 minutes remain.
Step aside.
Okay. What is it now? About 5 minutes left to go. Well, we're 20 points ahead. Well, that's got to be a good sign. Oh, that's really nothing. This guy got out of his vehicle far too soon. I'm gonna totally fail to kill him. Okay.
Attack the floodgate node.
Ah, there you go. Once again, you can survive the nuke if you happen to have cover. Although on this, it's easy. There's lots of cover on this node, but it's not too easy to see the nuke coming in, so you don't get to take advantage of it too often, really. And yeah, back to here to grab the orb, but somebody else grabbed it. I'll just follow him. That's Compton Terry then heading off to the right. He should probably go to the prime. Yeah, he did. There's one blue character up here. I don't think he'll last too long. Yeah, he's out. And looks like the orb's going after the center. I should probably head to the left and take out the. Should probably head to the left and try to take out the mine node. Except I'm not doing it, of course. I'm gonna sit here and target this guy because I see him up there trying to get the nuke. But I really should have just headed to the. Mine node because we're about to lose that 20 points. We're also about to lose the center. Well, the orb looks like he's on the ground, so maybe that's not a threat. This blue guy came up here and sort of disappeared, so he's gone. Here he comes. Yeah, he went ahead and got it anyway. Okay, well let's see if we can take it back down anyway. Okay. And we managed to keep from losing 20 points on the blood, so that's a good thing. No, the nuke is not there, or is it? Yes, it is. We're gonna get that nuke. I don't know if we'll live long enough to use it. There's a walker there trying to keep me from living long enough to use it. I'm trying to figure out which way I can get out of here. Can't go that way. Can't go that way. I got people shooting at me now. Let's see if I can get in here. Okay. I decide I'll get up here and shoot it off, but I can't because there's a nemesis right there, and I'm lucky I managed to get that thing, but I managed to switch back out of that weapon. Otherwise, I would have left that nuke sitting on the ground up there. Well, that's going to make me spawn back here and give me the chance to take this walker out anyway, so that's worthwhile. We got a chance to get another 20 points off the blood. That's worthwhile.
2 minutes remain.
Well, there's that nemesis again. And yeah, not really good for much here. I managed to kill the node again one more time.
Grab your orb.
That's about it.
Attack the enemy.
I'll grab this thing and
I've got the orb.
can't go after the enemy node because the center went just down again. Blood still doesn't have a counter on it, so it's not really worth going after that.
Attack the floodgate node.
See what I can't go after here. That nemesis or something's over there. I should be able to have enough cover to go after the center here. If I can duck through here quick enough. He did manage to wing me, but I stayed alive long enough to get up in here. I don't know if I'll manage. Yeah, I should be able to get this. That was worthwhile. And we took out the blue stealth, the blue nightshade. We took out the blue nightshade there also. Worthwhile. Comes the blue orb. He'll probably cap. No, maybe not. Maybe we'll get him that time. Jump out, suicide on it just so nobody can kill me and cap that thing back. And then waste some time on this guy and then go to the... Well, I could go after the flood. I'm going to go back here and pick up the orb and try to get it moving. And probably take it to the flood.
30 seconds left. Blue core is secure.
Yeah, because the flood's looking kind of short. We took a bunch more points off the enemy prime, so that's a good thing. We'll take this thing out. We're about 18 seconds from overtime. At this point, it looks pretty hopeful. Although we haven't really been doing a good job of holding the map earlier in this
10,
map, but right now we've got
9,
most of the map.
8,
If we can get the enemy
7,
prime down,
6,
where I'm
5,
headed now, but we're not going to manage. We're going to lose this
2,
race.
attack the
Yep,
center
that's it.
node. Overtime.
Now we're off sides. I'm going to have to try to race for the center. Although I could go to the flood right now because it's kind of short. We could have got 20 points off of that, but that's over with. I never would have even got there. Maybe I can live long enough to take this center down. That would be good. Look at that. Blue got in there. Blue jumped in there and managed to tag it
The
again.
center node.
So we probably won't get the center down. The flood was getting short again, but it's already been shot down and never even had a chance to go there. Get an easy kill here. But all this is just slowing me down from getting to where I need to go. Which at this point I would say is the center. Yeah, the center just been shot down. That's good. Which isn't gonna leave me much to do except help to build it. Took about 50 points off that suiciding Viper. They got slightly stupid. In the meantime, somebody else is taking out the flood, so that's a good thing. I guess I'll run up here and check on the nuke. It's not there.
Possible.
Blue orb's on the ground. I'll stay in the vehicle long enough to see what this guy in the Viper does. I don't want to jump out there, but he'll probably ditch that vehicle and then run out there and try to, yep, you got it. You run out here and get him and take him out with the black cannon, and the other guy suicides on it, so that's good. And that leaves me to desperately try to defend myself with the sniper rifle, which is pretty hopeless.
Your team.
Still looking really hopeful, although the flood is blue and looking kind of short. Guess I'll go check on the nuke again. Because I don't time the damn thing, even though I should. I'm going to head on over to the flood, try to get that down. I don't know what my chances are. The blue orb just showed up there. That's a very bad sign. Here comes the red orb, but he's going to fail almost immediately. Yeah, we're gonna lose this for sure. There's no way we can get that down now. Took out McIntosh, but he wasn't the one with the orb, was he? And that's it. We lost that 20 points for sure. That's not going to help at this point. There's Geronimo. We'll see if we can get him to take a desperate attempt on the center. But the prime's going to go down. I'm going to turn around and go back and slam Geronimo against the ground and kill him instantly. I bet he hated that. I hated doing that, but I'm not good enough to figure out a way out of it. I think the only thing he could have done would have been to let go, which would have been certain death anyway, because he would have been shot down. But wasn't much else I could think of to do at that point. I guess I ought to try to come up with a better contingency for that kind of thing. Because really, once you get that thing way up in the air and have to come down, because you can't keep flying it. I guess I could put the wings out and try to bring it down gently. Or suicide it on somebody. Managed to get that orb out, that hamster ball out. But it's all going to be nothing, because as soon as we come in here, there is a nemesis. Desperately trying to get a suicide going, completely screwed that up. All I can think of to do is to try to take this thing out, but the orb's already dead, so we're going to lose that 20 points, and that's going to be enough to finish it right there. Because we're under 20 points. Yeah, that's going to do it right there. We're done.
Red core is critical. Red core destroyed.
So yeah, hope you enjoy that kind of thing, because you're going to see a lot of it. Play this game for sure. That's what it's all about, man. We do.
Yeah, no.